morning. We got tons and tons and tons and tons of rain last night. I'm going to show you some flooding here on some of the wheat ground at my farm. Ditches are full, ain't nowhere for it to go. The river's full, so it is what it is. It'll go down. There you go. Pretty wheat. Nice and thick, but it's flooded back there. Got some other spots I'll show you. Spots back there, right here. Of course, this is one of the storage places for some equipment. If anybody's interested, we have our John Deere 630 disc for sale. It's 32.5 foot in the front, 34 in the back. Does really well, but we just don't use it anymore. I've seen a lot of people have them for 20, 30 grand. We're going to sell it for 9,500 if anybody's interested. It's got new bearings most of the way around. Me and my brother put new bearings on. It's got boards that come with it. But yeah, she's for sale. Yeah, the ditches are full. Hey, the ditches are full right here, wouldn't you? And that's a big ditch. I mean, that ditch right there is probably 8 foot deep. Across the road, they got school canceled for 2 hours, but they need to just cancel it all damn day. School buses don't need to be out here in this mess. I'm sure the other, look at the flood. I'm sure the other back roads are worse than this. This is ridiculous. They don't teach nothing in public schools but wokeness now anyway. Flooded. Look at that, flooded all the way up to the house almost. I just turned around, we'll go back up to the farm, see how bad that's flooded up there. Flooded. Still raining. I think it's supposed to light rain all day. But this right here is a deep ditch. We just ain't got nowhere to go right now. We got so much rain yesterday from that, I don't know what it was called, come from the south, I know that. Pretty weak. Some of it's going to be getting some spots flooded, but hopefully it goes down in time and it doesn't kill it. Neighbor, his yard is totally flooded. Look at the ditch here on the other side of my yard. Look at the mailbox. That is flooded though. Let me shut this mailbox lid. You see the dirt on the road. It was up here. It was across the road up here, my son said earlier. But, yep. Ditch is flooded. That edge of the field's going to be flooded. That wheat's fared pretty good. I know it's hard to see, but it's raining its butt off. I can't put that window down. It's coming that way, but ditch is flooded. Some of this wheat's going to be flooded on the edge here. So let's go see what the town looks like. I'm sure the river is going to be really high today. A lot of the town's got a little bit of water coming up, but by the end of the day it'll be, I've seen this at 4 foot here. Got the businesses are flooded. This used to just stay flooded when we were a kid. And you want to talk about, I've seen it up to my chest. We used to come through here when it was flooded, walk through here when we were kids. That's how bad it would be. fuel truck waiting. Yeah, I'd say the river's pretty high. It's right up to the edge of the bank. Yes, that is very high. That wheat field's flooded. That's not wheat, but this right here is. Let's see what the home farm's like. Nah, you can't see very well. This right here is all flooded. Of course, that's rip ground. It's always flooded there anyway. If the rain ever stops, it doesn't take it long to go down, but normally the home farm is flooded by the ditch here on the driveway. That wheat doesn't look flooded. Oh yeah, she's flooded up here good. Just nowhere for the water to go right now. Oh yeah, she's flooded. Ditches are completely full both ways, so just nowhere for it to go. Alright, so this is probably going to be the end of the video. The shop floor is completely wet. It's still raining. Everything's flooded around here. I got a guy coming. He wanted to come today to get a forklift we sold him. So I'm waiting. He said he'd be here between 9 and 10, so I got to load that up for him. But other than that, this is probably going to be the last video because, you know, as y'all know, beginning of next week's Christmas, but Miss Eastern Shore Farmer and I, we will be traveling to Ohio, and we'll be in the Apple Valley, Mount Vernon, Ohio area. So if, and we're always out and about while we're up there. We're gonna, I think the 21st to the 26th, we're gonna be there. So Mount Vernon is technically about 10 minutes away from where we stay. It's in Howard, Apple Valley, Ohio, by a lake. So we stay up there for Christmas because that's where her family's from. So that's where we'll be. So if anybody's in the Mount Vernon area for them days, and maybe I'll see you around or whatever, we'll be out. I know I got some Ohio people that watch, but that's where we'll be. And if I see you, I see you. We'll be out to dinner quite a bit up there. So there's a couple good restaurants that I like to go to while we're up there. And we're going to go to Mohican, to the castle, and look at all the Christmas lights and stuff that they got up there. So yeah, that's where we'll be, and this will be the last video before Christmas. We might do a live video while we're driving up to Ohio, and but I'm going to be videoing the whole time while we're up there because I love the mountains. I like showing the mountains. I go to all the like the John Deere stores up there, see what kind of equipment they have, and all the cloth stores and ag, whatever their dealers are. I don't know what their dealer network is. I know they got Ag Pro for deer, but I don't know what like the cloths and what all those are up there. So, but we ride by and look at all of them. So just try to see as much as we can up there while we're up there. So, but anyway, everybody have a good holiday, and I will chat at you later.